Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Powderhorn Cards, where I'm ripping and selling WNBA cards. And today, I'm going to talk about a couple of things. Okay, so first things first. Well, okay, the thing we're going to get to, okay, is scratching this next day auto redeem card that I got in the hobby box I opened. You can check that video out if you haven't. Super excited about this. It's Dominique Malonga. It's a next day autograph. We're going to scratch this and see what it's like to just go to this website and redeem it. Never done that before. When I hit this card, didn't even know about it. Okay, but I also wanted to give you an update on my whole project here, okay, because I'm really excited about this. So, I want to know what it's like to do this hobby. I got into this super fast. I enjoyed collecting cards as a kid, baseball cards. There's what's referred to as the junk wax era. Um, And now, I was getting into WNBA, getting into it with my daughter, my wife and I. We've had both basketball teams in Minnesota have been making deep runs into the playoffs, our women's and our men's team. So, Lynx and Wolves, becoming more fans, more and more of a fan of the sport. So, getting into it, and I was like, yeah, all right. So, maybe it'd be fun to collect the cards. So here I am, and I'm finding out it's super fun. So, really loving this. Now, all right, but I want to know what it's like. I want to know like what it's like to do it kind of full bore here, especially on the financial end, because obviously like I want to be buying a lot of cards, so then I'm like, well, that's gonna cost a lot of money. So okay, but if I'm also selling cards, so what is it really gonna look like? All right, so what I did was, and my wife knows, I am in for $2,000 total. All right, let me see if I can get my camera going here. $2,000 total. I got a thermometer up and everything. Where's my thermometer? There we go. Oh yeah. $2,000 total on the 2025 Panini Donruss WNBA series. When I opened the hobby box, I was already, I think, 4 or 5 megas in and 3 blasters. And I've got some of those cards already. Selling some of them so far, but I haven't put any of that up yet in terms of the thermometer. But what I went out and did, in addition to that, was check that out over there, y'all. Case of blasters, case of megas. Oh yeah, these are gonna be so fun to open. So that's the remaining part of the project, to break all that open, and then to be just selling everything. Where what I want to do is keep links, sell everything else. I've got a little note to self there. I mean, not like I'm gonna forget, but that's the approach, right? Okay, with this is keep links, sell everything else. So I'm $2,032 in. Okay, I rounded the nearest dollar. Fine. For those anyway. I'll get more precise when I'm tracking the net costs recouped. Because then I'm tracking very rigorously after all transaction fees, after the supplies of shipping, which are paid for in shipping and handling and whatnot, of course, but and what I charge there on eBay, but what I actually get back after all taxes, transaction fees, etc., 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 etc. What's actually, the postage, the packaging, I've got all that down. I've got my supplies. I'll show you more of this in future videos, but I'm ready to rip and ship all this stuff, so it's going to be really fun. Keep links, sell everything else, and we're gonna see, right? We're gonna see how close or above. I don't know. I mean, if you get some big hits, right? Some cards, just a single card puts us above that. I mean, the really, really rare ones, the really, really sought after ones, right? I mean, some kind of Paige Becker's case hit would do it, right? And there's 2 cases right there. So, I mean, if I'm not mistaken, on average, I should be looking at 2 case hits somewhere in those boxes, y'all, and we're going to find them, which is going to be super cool, super fun. So I expect, I mean, okay, I think it's reasonable to expect that we're going to get 1 case hit, okay, right? Because we should get 2, I think. Does it apply to both blasters and megas cases? And so when I'm buying the cases, though, the margin's better, right? I mean, so megas retail for like $50. Well, I think on average, even though I'd already bought a handful of retail ones, once I got the case where these are pre-tax, more like 30, in the high 30s, I think right now, off season. I'm coming in the low 40s, I think, on average per mega. Can't remember on the blasters, but it's a better, um, just a lower cost, right? So better margin potentially, better ability to get back and recoup those costs. So we'll see. I'm excited to find out. That's going to be really cool. So I'm going to do videos of all that, megas and blasters. Probably do a couple each in a video. Something like, okay, so we got 20 of each, huh? So I'm thinking probably I'll rip like 4 blasters each video and do like 5 videos of those. Probably do at least 2 megas per video, 10 or less of videos of that. Anyway, we'll kind of try to keep like a 1 a week pace on that. See what we find, give some updates on selling the cards, track the costs recouped, see how close to that 2032 we can get. I'm thinking my approach is going to be to do kind of near term price appreciation. So to kind of think like, okay, I'm buying in the off season, closer into the season, maybe we'll see some price appreciation as some more buyers come into play. I assume. I think I've read that, or like I've heard that generally about sports card markets, is that during the season there's a little more demand, so you can run the prices a little bit up from then. And then And then maybe with some of those big hits, thinking, okay, if I get a PSA 10 back, well, okay, now, I mean, you're trying to take a huge chunk out of that thermometer with one card. A card like what we're going to get off this, right? Best card so far, I think, in everything I've pulled. So, all that being said, let's check this thing out. Okay, what I'm about to do feels totally wrong. Because I'm about to take this thing out of a top loader and scratch it. What? Are you kidding me? I am not supposed to do that with my cards. I've never done that with a card on purpose. But of course, this is just a redemption card. Okay, and I researched it. I mean, there's no way that I can't scratch this. Y'all, this is the first one I've gotten. I mean, of course, we were seeing that these sell for $300, $350 as is, just like this. I didn't actually see when I looked like, I think this was a week ago, because I've actually had this for a minute now from when I did that first video. I think I saw... No, I think I didn't see any of the Dominique Malonga next day autograph cards. You can find other next day autos that are up on eBay, and, you know, they sell pretty well depending on the level of interest for the player and how much people are collecting that player. So I don't know. It's just so hard to know, but I really just want to see the card. I want to have it in my hands. I want to see if it's gradable. I want to get it graded if it is, and just have fun with it. So, and part of that fun is right now where we're going to scratch this off. So it says, scratch off and redeem online at paniniamerica.net. Alright, well, here, first we're going to do is scratch it. Oh my gosh, this is the part. Are you kidding me? But of course, it's just a redemption card, right? I'm supposed to scratch this. Oh my gosh. It's like, I can't even bring myself to, almost. Like, I scratch it, and like, all the comments when I post this video are going to be like, you scratched that? You're never supposed to scratch that. Why would you ever scratch a card that was in a pack? Just kidding. Ah! It'd be fun to get another one of these. These are so cool to get. This one was so cool to get. Okay, well, not surprisingly, just shows a number. All right, let's go put the number in. Okay, so here I am at the Panini America website, just like it said, and scratch off and redeem online at that website. Oh yeah, yep. And then, oh yeah, look, my mouse is just right on it. Go right to Quality Control and Redemption Center. Choose an option to get started. How about redemptions? Because it said to redeem it. Member access only. I think I'm a member already. Okay, so I logged in, and it took me right to Panini Redemption Program. Enter redemption code. So we're going to do this. Redeem your code. Okay, so then we get to this provide additional details part where it's saying pick your desired fulfillment method. And so we see our redemption request over here. We've got the card that we are expecting. And then over here, it's like, well, how do you want to fulfill this redemption? Would you like to swap it with reward points? You could swap your redemption for Panini reward points, a faster alternative. Or you could wait for 120 days. Submit your redemption and we'll aim to fulfill it. Aim. Interesting, Panini. hoping you will fulfill it within 120 days with a reminder. Oh, I see. Like, they're gonna fulfill it. It's just, they're saying, give us 120 days, and then we'll remind you in 120 days if it's not completed. Okay. Well, I mean, obviously, I want my card, so I'm not doing this like redemption points thing or reward points thing. And then what? Maybe it's like, what do they have? They not gotten the autographs yet? I wonder if that's why I haven't seen any of these cards. Everybody's waiting for them. I mean, okay, that's what I read, by the way, about why people sell the cards, the redemption cards. It's just they take advantage of fear of missing out from the most motivated buyers. That's what it is. So that's why you would just sell that card right away. And honestly, it's possible I would have gotten the most money by selling it right away. But that's part of what I want to do here, y'all. Is like I want to find out, right? So we're gonna find out. And like the way to find out which move was the right move in this case, for me at least, is to get the card because I could have just sold this right away, and then I never would have known which one was the better move. If I like had a really good sense that would have been the better move, I would have done it. But I really want to get this card, see if I can grade it, see if like Dominique Malonga, cheer for her for a couple seasons, right, and just see. I think it'll be really cool. All right, so I entered my address and stuff, and my request is submitted. I mean, it seems like this just they don't have the autograph yet. So this is an on-card auto, which is great. I'm really excited about that. And yeah, I guess I just have to wait. I guess anybody that's gonna do this one is just gonna have to wait, and that's why we haven't seen any of them posted. And that'll be interesting. But it turns out, actually, in this case, it's not a next day autograph. It's a wait up to 120 days, and maybe at that point we might have already had it. And if we don't, we'll tell you that it's going to take longer autograph. Always an adventure, I guess, on this one. Well, that's. I'm still excited though. I guess I just have to wait longer. Oh, whatever. I'm gonna be cheering for Dominique Malonga in the meantime. I'll tell you what. Thanks for watching, everybody. This is gonna be cool. So we're gonna. I mean, long wait on that. I'll give you an update when I know. Or who knows? Maybe it won't be a long wait, and we'll just like get it really soon. Got all this other great stuff. We're gonna open a lot more great videos. We're gonna be talking about the process, looking at our goal, getting to recouping our costs, getting some great cards, seeing how far we can get. It's gonna be fun. Okay, more soon. Thanks, everybody. I guess like and subscribe. I mean, because yeah, you're gonna want to see what's up. Talk to you next time. Bye.